Absolutely. You can absolutely do a FICM tune without doing an ECM tune. ECU tune. ECU, ECM, PCM, interchangeable really. Well, not quite, but good enough for government work. But yes, you can get a FICM tuner from us on loan. Probably should have that as a background instead of here just saying. So if you just go to FICMRepair.com, you'll see the option where we'll send you out a tuner. You can have it in your hot little hands for 10 days. You can try out all the tunes, the Eco Tune, the 40, the 80, the 100. You just keep the one you like the best and then ship the thing on back to us and off to the races you go. Just do keep in mind that if you send your truck into a Ford dealership, some well-intentioned but ultimately, not totally with it, service tech might just reflash you. And so when you have a FICM tune, you got to protect that at all costs. So you get your truck worked on by somebody else, make sure you tell them, say, hey, look, don't be reflashing my truck, because that'll overwrite the tune. We can't protect you against that. But the answer is yes, and a ton of people only get their FICM tune, and they do not get their ECM tune because they're worried about blowing head gaskets or whatever. The good news is FICM tunes don't have the ability to advance timing, and so there's no increased risk of cylinder head failures, cylinder head gasket failures. We'll have a separate video on that, so stay tuned. But that's the deal. To your second question, if you've got an external leak, a lot of people think that, I've got a high pressure oil leak, therefore I'm going to have oil in the ground. No, your high pressure oil leak is internal to the motor. It's got nothing to do with whether your valve cover gaskets are leaking or you got an oil pan leak or something, front seal, rear seal, whatever it is, leak. So yes, if you have a leak, you just had come out to a spot of oil in your driveway kind of thing, that has nothing to do with your high pressure oil system, and it doesn't affect anything as far as rail pressures or any of that stuff. The only thing that affects rail pressures is weak high pressure oil pumps, screwed up injection pressure regulator valves, misreading ICP sensors, and of course just a leak. If you've got an O-ring that's no longer behaving because it's got tired and whatever, it's got 15 years on it or whatever it is, yes, those things affect high pressure oil. But outside of that, no. So I hope this helps. If you've got a follow-on question, feel free to respond, and we'll get that taken care of and get it asked and answered. All right? FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together. Thank you. Take care.